Greninja is finally back in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. While its move pool did receive a buff in the forms of Liquidation, Switcheroo, Trailblaze, Counter, and of course Terra Blast, Greninja itself has been nerfed due to the way Protean works this generation. Protean, which changes the Pokemon's type to the type of the move it's using, only works now once per switch-in. While this doesn't hurt Choice Specs and Choice Scarf Greninja, who is only clicking one move anyway, it does hurt the options of Life Orb and Expert Belt. And of course Battle Bond Greninja, which has also been nerfed, is not currently released. How do you think Greninja is going to do in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet? Let's find out. I'm so excited that Greninja is finally back after being gone for a full generation. Yeah, I played National Dex last gen, but it wasn't in the actual Sword and Shield. So let's see. Unfortunately, it is nerfed, and also unfortunately it has this nickname. Shout out to Maverick Shooters for the team. It's going to be on my website, pokeaimMD.com. I'm just going to lead off with it. It's not the greatest as a lead because obviously they do have Staraptor and of course the Dragapult, but shoot, I'm going to do it anyway, man. Yes! Yes! Okay, I know it's only 60 base power, but it's Choice Specs and it's Protean. So I'm definitely not going to kill them in one hit, but we might as well go for it. We might as well go for it. Honestly, that's not bad at all. And it's Choice Band. So you know what? We hella take those. We hella take those. So clearly they're not going to stay in. I can see Golden Go, Dragapult, Staraptor coming out. I'm going to go out into Garchomp here. We got the first damage on Azu, which is amazing because Cinderace looks beautiful with Azu being that weakened. And Greninja isn't about HP, right? It doesn't need HP to survive or do what it wants to do. It just needs to be able to attack. So I'm going to make the Garchomp play. Let's see if we get Tinglu or Golden Go. We do get Staraptor. It's Intimidate though, so it's way less intimidating than the name implies. I'll get up a Spike. Intimidate, I have no idea if this is Scarf or not because usually it would be Reckless. Oh, but it looks like my opponent was indeed Choice Band. With Intimidate though, I would not be man, either way, you know who I'm bringing out? Greninja. And look at their switch-ins. Look at their switch-ins. So Ice Beam is just the play I'm going to click. I'm obviously Choice Specs. And it hits Dragapult, hits Tinglu. It hopefully 2 kills Tinglu. And it also kills Azu. So Greninja already put in work. Alright, we get the Azu. Perfect. And we already got their Terra as well. And I still have my Terra in the back too. So Golden Go comes out now. And obviously this can be a little bit scary because my team is very weak to Golden Go. However, once I bring out Greninja again, Hydro Pump just nerfs them. So we'll make the Corviknight play here. We eat obviously the Shadow Balls for days. And barely for days. My gosh. Yo, I barely ate that. What the hell? I do have a Golden Go though, so I'm not too worried about that. This is hella strong. I'm gonna do one more Roost, and then I'm gonna go Golden Go because I need to make sure I can come in on Staraptor as well with this Pokemon. But yeah, I'm not too worried. Golden Go is gonna be walling a good chunk of their team. Make the Garganacci play right here. Yeah, that's Specs. That is Specs as hell. We're gonna double to Greninja, expecting Tinglu to want to come out. Oh, I cannot wait to do this. And then I'm gonna Terra Water and click Hydro Pump and get my kill. Come on, you gotta switch. It makes no sense to stay in. Switch. What if they stay in? What if they stay in? It makes no sense though. It makes no sense to stay in. I resist. I'm barely resisting that. That's doing like what I would expect the Shadow Ball to do on a special defensive one. But there's the Tinglu coming in. We gotta, you know how we do it. We gotta bring out Greninja. Now, granted, is this thing Assault Vest? Oh god, I hope it's Rocky Helmet. I'm just gonna Terra Water and click Hydro Pump. Let's see how much Dragapult takes from a Choice Specs Terra Water Hydro Pump. Ooh, 63 ain't bad at all. 63 is not bad at all. I can bring out Guard here on the U-turn. Oh no, they're gonna bring out the Demon. But luckily on the Demon I do have Protect. Hey, I'll take that damage though. I'm very happy with Greninja and the way it's working right now. Granted, Protean has now been overwritten, so if I go for Ice Beam, it's not going to turn me into an Ice type. But, I mean, as you can see, their team, I hit their Water Resist once, and now it's no longer a Water Resist. It could only come in once. So, as far as I'm concerned, Greninja is doing really, really good, or really well in this first game. I'm very proud about it. Also, speaking of something well, I'll tell you in a sec, but the Booster Energy is there. I could Protect once for the recovery, but I don't think it matters. I think I just go out Skeleturge. Now, I'm using a Skeleturge set I'm not the biggest fan of, which is the sub Slack Off one. I think Will-O-Wisp is way better, but I know this one has been rising in popularity. So I know that people are starting to use it more and more. This thing can't 2-kill me no matter what it tries to do, so I'm just going to Torch Song here. And once they switch out, like that's literally Quark Drive boosted, right? Because Unaware ignores like Quark Drive or whatever. I'm not 100% sure how it works, but because it's an ability that makes it work that way, that's just what it does. Ideally, this is not, this is just Assault Vest, which I don't know if that is Assault Vest, but it kind of looks Assault Vested, basically, to me. All right, we'll make the Corviknight play. We do have Bulk Up and Roost, so we actually smash their team anyway. They do Throat Chop me, though. Oh my god, it's banded. Is it max speed? It's actually banded. Yo, that was a banded, that's a banded Ting Lu, which I've heard people use. I think Blunder was using it too. We should be good, though. Skeletor is going to take even less from its attack as they double out the Ting Lu again. But I mean, all they're doing is taking spikes on both of them. It's a good double, right? They're catching me. But I'm still faster, so it's not really that much of a problem, I feel. Yeah, and they Earthquake there too. So I'm going to U-turn here. Now, this sucks if they stay in and they go for another Earthquake. I wonder what they did this turn. Let's find out. Goodbye, Garganacci. You deserve a good rest. Yep. But you know what? All you're doing is padding my Greninja's stats. All you are literally doing is padding my Greninja's stats. I'm just going to go for a safe Ice Beam. Golden Goal can get a kill, but then I can Dark Pulse after and get a kill right back. So I'm literally just padding my Greninja's stats at this point. Actually, Ace should die, but maybe he'll live on like 1%. Yeah, goodbye, Ace. All right, what's up? Padding my stats. We know your Specs. You don't do that much unless you're Specs. So, padding my stats right here. Skeletor beats this Mon. Staraptor's banded as well. So, we're good. So, this should knock out Iron Moth. At worst, to a KO. Yeah, at worst, to a KO. So, Greninja gets, what, 3 kills in this one so far? Yeah, Greninja gets 3 kills. Not bad. Greninja got 3 kills in game 1. I'll absolutely take that. Let's try not to lose this game from here on out. But 3 kills is not bad at all. Assuming they go Staraptor, I bring out my my one Mon here. Shadow Ball could definitely come out. I'm going to make the Skeletor's play just in case. As a U-turn, which is smart. Their choice, right? They have to be. They literally have to be. I'm pretty sure the way I win this game is going to be with Corviknight then. Because I get my kill right now with Dark Pulse one more time. Yeah, it's literally going to be Corviknight. Corviknight wins this game. Corviknight wins this game. Like, for sure. They're playing it like their Scarf. Alright, so Staraptor comes out. It's going to die to Specs Dark Pulse. Beautiful. That is 4 kills for Greninja in the first game. Oh, and Dragon Ball came in and straight up died. Let's go. That's basically 5 kills for Gren in the first game because they would have gone Golden Go and I would have clicked Dark Pulse again. So what a great first game to show off Greninja. Also, guys, this has dropped today. It's just sold out right there. Don't worry. It just because it goes live about like 1 and this is going live at 1. My Pokeaim desk mat, it might look small in this picture, but it is 35 inches. Don't be fooled by this. This is a render. I unfortunately don't have it in person just yet. I'll make a video showing it off later. Well, I'll make a video talking about it later today and everything. But if y'all want to pick it up, it's only available for a couple days. So, desk pad looks like this, right? Shout out to Advanced GG, obviously. Feel free to use code. You use code AIM, you save a percentage on it. Desk pad looks like this. 5 people who buy it get the shiny variation as well, which I mean I love the color on the shiny variation. It's supposed to look cool, right? This is no Garchomp or Gengar shiny. This is supposed to look cool. And it's serialized. It has 1 out of 5, 2 out of 5, 3 out of 5. So I'm very excited for it. And if y'all want to pick it up, feel free to. The link is down below. But what an excellent first Greninja game. Put in so much work. But yeah, that's only available for a couple days. This is very interesting because Specs Greninja actually goes crazy here. Like, it's very good. They do have some sort of stall. No hazard control, though, so I can get up hazards. Also, if they get up hazards with Clodsire, I'll just court change them away. This guy has potential to... Wait, their whole team loses the bulk up Corviknight. Like, it beats 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Pokemon. Even with Unaware. Skeletor is probably one of the bigger problems. Let's start off with Garchomp or Life Orb. We want to do a lot of damage to their team. Life Orb, Earthquake, and the Draco is really strong. I think they have spikes on this, Stealth Rock, potentially. They gave Gastrodon on everything, which is really cool. But yeah, this is going to be a hazard game, in my opinion. Actually, you know what? Let's start up with Greninja. Why the hell not? Let's see if we can get some crazy kill turn 1. Maybe, I mean, I'm pretty sure Alamola is light. I would love if they just go Gastrodon and just immediately die. Because if Gastrodon's gone, I feel so much less annoyed by it. Like, I mean, obviously, almost everything on their team has recovery in some form or... Actually, everything on their team has recovery in some form or way, right? Whether it be Recover, Wish, Synthesis, or Giga Drain recovery. Like, everything has recovery on their team. So we're going to try and use Specs Greninja and break them with the combination of that plus Hazards. Unless they have heavy duty boots on everything. So lead off with Amoonguss. Now, if Amoonguss is not special defensive, I actually KO it in one hit. I'm just gonna go for it, dude. Because a lot of them are Fizz Def, right? So, woo! I got the first kill. Forfeit incoming, maybe? Nah, not yet. All right. In a bit. We'll make it happen. Skeletor comes out. I do have the Salt Cure Mon, so I'm not too worried about this. If it's sub, it is what it is, right? If it's not sub, I'm okay. Let's see if they do have the Covert Cloak, though. Nope. Nice. Okay, so you're not a problem even with your Whirlpool. I think I'm going to get up rocks versus them. And then proceed to just click Earthquake with my Life Orb Garchomp and then kill everything on their team. I don't want this thing to have like a really crappy Ice Beam or something. Chilling Water doesn't matter to me. You're not doing anything. I'd rather Salt Cure something, weaken them, and then bring out Greninja again and again and again. So it looks like though they do have the heavy duty boots on Aloe. That doesn't really matter because Aloe will be taking 25% per turn via Salt Cure. So I'm very much liking that. And what I can do is just go out to Garchomp here, anticipating them. So I want to go back out to Clodsire, click Life Orb Earthquake. It's going to do a lot to Alamola. And I should be able to knock it out with the combination of Earthquake plus Drake. Oh, this is going to 2-hit KO Sylveon for sure. And you had no leftovers too? My friend. Don't make me drop a Draco on you. I will. Sorry, you made me. That's my favorite move in the game besides Scald. That's why you got to pick up the Pokeaim, Draco, Death Pads. Go ahead and Terra Fairy. All you want, dude. Terra Fairy. Oh my god. Terra Fairy into death. Oh my god. Not the stall Schmixo. Not the no. I've been hanging out with Blunder too much. Schmix. I've been hanging out with Blunder way too much. But let me tell you, this video is sponsored by Greninja because that Ice Beam was beautiful. We'll be right back with another game. All right, next game. Greninja doesn't look that great here. I'll be completely honest. The one thing that it looks decent versus is that it can resist Dark Pulse and stuff like that. So, well, by Dark Pulse, I mean Sucker Punch, of course. But you know what does look good? Life Orb Garchomp. And you know what Life Orb Garchomp looks good at doing? Missing Fire Blast. Ooh, the Cinderace Scout. Well, what now? Oh, okay. I mean, I'll take it. Cool. Oh, they got me! Okay. So you know what you're doing. You know what? That's completely fine. You see, I do have a Skeledirge that beats this 1v1. But I will Fire Blast just for the chip as they try to catch my... Yeah, see, I know what I'm doing too. It's called ignoring. It's called ignoring threats. It's what I love to do. Let's go ahead and Salt Cure here. Let's go ahead and Salt Cure right here. Will-O-Wisp on Ace is nice, man. I love Will-O-Wisp on Ace. The Healing Wish there. I'll just get up rocks as we both get up rocks. Threats. Help. Nah, I have Skeledirge with Unaware with Terra Water, so I mean it's pretty freaking good here. Right? Plus, yeah, it's pretty freaking good here. I'll go Ace as well. A Shed Tail there. Unless your Bandit Champ Out doesn't kill me, and again, if it takes the hit, we're okay. And with that Pyro Ball, come on! Well, I might have lost. I may or may not have lost. Let's ignore this threat and get up a spike. Yep, let's go ahead and get up a layer. And then just Fire Blast. Let him take that chip. This is a problem. This is indeed a problem. Obviously, I have to Terra Water here in Torch Song. But damn. Like, I mean, this Skeletor is really good, right? But, as you can see, me missing the Pyro Ball, so I couldn't break it initially, is really, really, really whack. Damn, that Torch Song is strong as hell. Dude, I'm like damn near max speed. Why is this thing so fast? Just in case they choke. Greninja definitely dies. It's a wrap. And I mean I do have bulk up Corvi, but this thing is faster than me most likely, right? Yeah, I got smoked. Good game. Good game. I got smoked. Oof. Oof. I got smoked. I guess they would have sucker punched if I would have broken the thing first though. All right, let's not let that happen again. Let's try and win. Speaking of trying to win, how fast is this guy? 370? Ooh, I'm leading off with Greninja. It is time. It is time. Okay, so fast. I thought I was always going to be good, by the way, versus that mon because I had fast Skeletor. But I guess me being Spadef made a big difference there. Obviously, if I was Fizdef. Maybe what I could have done was gone out to Corviknight and started bulking up, but then I didn't have... Oh, and I could have Terra'd. Terra Dark Volk Up could have worked on Corviknight, maybe? I would have had to go on initially, though. I would have had to go on initially. I mean, I'm clicking Pump. Obviously, I'm clicking Pump on Corviknight. Like... Oh, I could kill Corviknight. I can literally kill Corviknight if I Terra Water right now. But then I don't get Protean on my other ones. Oh, it's so... I don't even need to kill Corviknight. Yeah, I literally don't need to kill Corviknight. I'm just going to get up a spike. Like, I'll kill it later. Like, because Ice Beam is still free as well. Especially if Corviknight opts to take some damage right here. Because, again, I could have killed it there, but then I don't get my Protean for Amoonguss. I'm pretty sure I'm going to end up using my just Hydro Pumps here anyway. Also, that's Mirror Armor. Like, I realized that because I have 6 Hydro Pumps. Which is very funny. So, now it 2 KOs regardless, right? So, that's nice. In fact... Might not have to Terra. Yeah, because they go Amoonguss, right? If I Terra Fire and kill this thing. If I Terra Fire and kill Amoonguss. Hydro Pumps are free. Let's do it. They might also double predicting Garganacci, but yeah, Life Orb, Terra Fire. I did not kill Amoonguss. Damn it, man. And it's spored when I have this Pokemon in the back is really sad. That's really sad. I'll go Gren on what I'm expecting to be the Garchomp coming in. Exactly. And now, Ice Beam is going to do a decent chunk. That's Hydro, though. As Roaring Moon comes out. No, and it's the booster energy set. And I missed, which is so big. I needed to hit release a little bit of chip. Okay. Garg is Fizdef, right? Ah, that's really big. They crunched initially. Which is unfortunate that they get the defense drop immediately. Corv should eat one. That miss was big, though. Okay, luckily they switched. They don't get the booster energy for later. So I'll take that. I'll hella take that. In fact, if they're just going to get up hazards here, I'd rather get up my Stealth Rock as well and just pressure their team. Because if they're going to defog, who cares? And you know what? Hard Greninja it is. Hard Greninja. And now I click Ice Beam because we will get a kill here on something. Corviknight gets 2-shot. Roaring Moon gets 2-shot. Obviously, we killed Garchomp there, too. We could play a game with hazards. I don't really care. I got boots on a bunch of my members, so it's not a big deal. Garg is probably the most annoying Pokemon. Also, Golden Go coming out is whatever to me. Let's see if they Shadow Ball versus Make It Rain. Main reason I'm going Cinderace is because I'd Make It Rain or Trick here. Because I do have Garg, obviously, as a switch-in. So if they Shadow Ball, so be it. You go for Shadow Ball, their Scarf, most likely. They could Terra though. If they're not Scarf, then Greninja outspeeds them anyway, and then it clicks Ice Beam if they Terra Flying. So we're gonna make the Garganachi play here. Garganachi. Let's see what they do. They just Shadow Balled again. Okay, so free recover. Spit Up Drop doesn't really matter. We already have Garchomp asleep. Pretty sure Bulk Up Corviknight can smash them as well. Obviously, the damage on Golden Goat. This guy just keeps coming in and getting a drop on everything. Garganachi comes out. I'll Salt Cure my homie, and then I think I get to sub on it with Skeledirge. Ooh, I am blocked. I guess they're gonna block Salt Cure me. I mean, I can't switch from this, right? So obviously, not the end of the world though, because they're basically blocked with me, right? And they're gonna recover as well. So oh, they have Earthquake. Interesting. Do I have speed on this guy? I have 8 speed. I've won every speed tie. Them having Earthquake kind of hurts a little bit. So they're more than likely going to click recover here. Alright, I'm going to pause this, guys. We'll be right back until I eventually die, right? So it's unfortunate that I used my Terra. I really should have calced if it killed Amoonguss. Otherwise, I would never have done it. But they only have 2 recovers left, which is awesome. Few ways I can beat this. I think I go Gren. And Hydro. Like always. I think I go Gren and Hydro always. They should sack Amoonguss here. It only has 2 recovers, so I'm good. If they Terra Water and Salt Cure. Should I Grass Knot here? It's 120 base power. If they Terra Water, it'd be great. Right? But it doesn't actually help me out versus anything else. The other option is to Ice Beam. But I think I think the only 2 options are Hydro or Grass Knot if I predict them to Terra Water. But I feel like they're going to try and go Terra Flying on Roaring Moon. So I'm a Hydro. Yeah, Corviknight comes out. Let's see if we land. If we land 2, Corviknight will be 2-hit KO'd. Gosh, Greninja, you're so cool. Just a cool mon. Alright, so we KO'd Corviknight. Beautiful. Garganachi has 2 recovers left. Obviously, they can go Golden Go and mess me up a little bit. I think I sack Ace. Shadow Ball does not kill Greninja after hazards. And then I can Dark Pulse kind of freely, but I think the play is to go out to my special defensive Skeledirge. Hit them with a Torch Song. Because I can sub on Garganachi. They do have Earthquake though, of course. But I can sub on them anyway. Slack off. 1 Earthquake. I need to be careful because again, they have 1 recover left, so I'm okay. Versus recovers. Oh, they only have 2 Earthquakes left. Let's go. And they only have 2 Earthquakes left, so I think this 1v1s them in a sense. Because it takes 2 Salt Cures to break my sub. If I can stall them out of Salt Cures, I think that my Corviknight will 1v1 them in this entire game anyway. So I'm going to opt to do that. As Roaring Moon's going to come out. I'm just going to simply Torch Song here. For the added chip. Lovely. I want to say I sack you. Oh, they're Roost. Okay, okay. Them being Roost is kind of bad. Them being Roost is kind of bad. But I should be able to go you. And bulk up in their face. Please don't get 2-hit KO'd by this. They can Terra, but I'm pretty positive it's Terra Flying. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So they already let me bulk up, which is really, really, really bad for them. And they're Terra Flying now. So they probably end up going Golden Go. Yep. Provided they don't crit me, I beat them 1v1. I beat them 1v1 for sure. And then Ice Beam kind of sweeps them. So they literally need to crit me. And they went hard Garganacci. They went hard Garganacci. Gonna U-turn here. On you and sack this to Salt Cure. One recover left. I just want to make sure I play this endgame the best I can to not lose to Shadow Ball. I think that involves going Specs Greninja and clicking Ice Beam. Because Golden Gold does not kill my Skeledirge. Thing is, how do they play this endgame after, right? Like, I could technically go out into this Mon. I think bulk up Corviknight wins, though. Do I go Skele? I think I go U. I think I go U. And I click... Ice Beam. Yeah, I click Ice Beam. Because if I can stall out the recovers, I think that Skeledirge will 1v1. Okay, so there's the Amoonguss Sack, which doesn't really matter. The Amoonguss Sack is right there. You come out to Shadow Ball me. I'm not too KO'd on my Corviknight by Shadow Ball. Like, ever. And I pressure them a bit. But, I mean, the play is just to get more recovers on. They do speed up drop me, unfortunately. But the play is just to get more... to get as much health as I can out of these. Because if I can stall out their Shadow Balls, then they should lose regardless, right? They should lose regardless. Oh, they get a crit and another speed up drop, which is a little bit unfortunate. Which means they're gonna do about 60 now. All right, we'll sack you. Bring out Corvi. They go guard. They only have... Yes, okay. So we're okay. Right, like we have Golden Go in range. That's their last recover. I take 2 Salt Cures to break my sub. There's Roaring Moon. Torch Song and it's a weaken it. And by weaken it, I mean barely weaken it. Damn. Damn, that did nothing. Guard comes out. Bulk up on Salt Cure. Brave Bird hard just in case they go Golden Go. Okay, they're out of Earthquakes now, which is nice. They can only Salt Cure, which is big. Don't get me wrong. Them being able to go for Salt Cure is hella big. Well, block does not matter at all. Ideally, they go for block again. They went for Salt Cure again. I slack off. Or do I Torch Song raw on Golden Go? I slack off. Slack off again. Golden Go does not kill me in 2. So provided they don't split up drop immediately, we're good. We eat these. Always U-turn. Slack off again on Golden Go. And a Torch Song here on their trick. Okay, cool. So Golden Go no longer can trick me. And I should be able to win the game with bulk up. Because they can't roost on this. They have to kill me. They literally cannot roost on this. This is too strong. This is way too strong. Yeah. So I should win the game with bulk up on Corviknight. Bulk up. Bulk up into +1 Brave Bird. +2 Brave Bird I need. I think I need +2 Brave Bird here. Actually, doing 25%, right? I'm not sure if it's 100% endgame. Okay. Okay, one more. One more Roost. One Brave Bird. I think I lose. No! Oh, I won. Let's go. Unless I lost the recoil. Woo! Okay, I had a feeling +2 would knock it out, but damn, good game. That was a great game. All right, that's a perfect one to end it on. Greninja was great, obviously. Dude, I would not... My dogs are having fun, so whatever. I would not have... I knew I needed +2 to knock out Roaring Moon, but I wasn't sure on their EV spread, right? That's the big thing. Like, I knew +2 could KO, but I wasn't 100% sure on their EV spread. Because... I guess I'll open up the calc right here so you guys can see. But... because I've killed it at +2. But when I see Booster Energy and I see Roost as well, I've seen, like, max HP. So, look at this. Let's look at Corviknight. +2... What's your name? Roaring Moon. Roaring Moon. Oh, you Booster Energy. So that's if I'm +2, obviously, right? But I've literally seen max HP and like freaking defensive sets. Like I've seen defensive sets. Because that way they Terra and they can always get up to like +6 on. But I guess those are jaw lock sets, right? This one was crunch. Jaw lock sets run like defense, so they Terra bug or flying, and then they can always set up to like +6 on Great Tusk. But hell yeah, man. I think let me check turn 90 something real quick. Because this was a little bit of this might have been a misplay. Okay. Freaking Subskeletor actually was good in this one. Let's go. Corviknight is a demon, dude. This made Corviknight look like it was when it first came out. Hold up, let me check. Raganachi, Bulk Up, Salt Cure, Roost, U-Turn. Oh, I saw how much Brave Bird did at +1. It did 17. It did 17. Okay. Let's see. Okay, it was at 20. It never killed. I had to bulk up twice. All right, so I was right. Nice, man. We were able to do this. Let's go, Corviknight. All right. I'm going to end it on that. I hope y'all enjoyed. Greninja, definitely still good. Definitely still very good. Again, if you guys want to pick up my map, it says sold out. Don't worry about that. They're going to be available from now until Monday. After that, they're gone. However, I might try and convince them to let them re-release for like 3 days after. Like from like Monday to Wednesday. Just because I get my mat in on Monday. So I want to show you guys, you know, the product. Usually I have it in hand. It's bigger than this. It's 35 inches. I mean, it has all the information right here, right? 35 by 16. It's beautiful. I love them. 5 people who buy this also get the shiny variant with this. They're serialized and everything. If you want to pick them up, the link is down below. Let me know your thoughts on Greninja in this game. And teams on my website, Pokemon.com. Thank you so much, Maverick Shooters. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.